Good morning. We want to talk to you today about a number of things, and we want to make you aware that this will be the last podcast that we're posting to this platform. Unfortunately, Anchor and Podcast, who had merged together, have decided to discontinue the allowance, let's use that term, of regular posting to podcasts. So we are going to move that podcast to our new interactive website called Athena Universe. You can check it out. It'll be up in a few days. Podcasts will be offered on there. Our written transmissions will also be offered to that platform. And if it is something that you are connected to, please check it out and see whether or not you would like to remain a part of that or not, you see. We want to talk to you today about a rise in consciousness and what you can actually expect in that rise, because it is going to bring with it a lot of very pleasant changes. There will be lots of things that will be added to a human's experience in the way that they are able to feel it, and some of it will be surprising to you in how it arrives. We've talked a little bit about telepathy. It is something that Robin is experiencing a great deal of the time as her consciousness expands to higher levels of awareness. She is able to perceive the thoughts or feelings of others that surround her. When she used to first think about that, she thought, boy, this might be kind of problematic. I don't know if I want to have that type of data or information because maybe it will make me feel this way or that way. What she is very surprised about is that when she gets that type of communication or knowing that comes to her in the form of words or thoughts that others are thinking, there's no condemnation or judgment, and there's actually no emotion present in the receiving of that information. This really surprised her. It was a pleasant surprise. She could actually just perceive that information at a level of love, because that's the level of that level of consciousness. Telepathy and some of the other gifts that will be arriving to humans in the expansion of their consciousness will only contain the level of perception that those platforms or those level of consciousness have awareness of. As you move higher in levels of consciousness and closer to the vibration of love, you will find that judgment and condemnation and negativity dissipates from the field all by itself. You think that you as a human are the one that has to do all the work, has to catch yourself in all the problematic thoughts and feelings, but actually all you're doing is sending out a preference to rise in consciousness, and therefore the universe, if you can release what it is you have sent, will fulfill you with what it is you have asked for. And then these perceptions that come in love, that come in no judgment or condemnation, and feelings that pass through you without clinging to negativity, all of those will be gifted to you through the divine part of you and will flow right into you with no effort on your part at all. We want you to know that what's coming is a good thing, that there will be many humans that as they slip into these higher levels of consciousness will start to gain this way of communication or understanding. It's one of the reasons you're hearing all the talk about aliens coming to the planet. Humans are creating the experience that they're wanting to have. They're wondering to themselves whether there are, in fact, other life forms, if there are other things that are expressing themselves on the plane. And as more and more people move into reading and studying and desiring to know more about what is out in the universe, that actually draws those experiences closer, and eventually they will be experienced on your plane. We don't like to give forecast, but we can also tell you that we can give a forecast of where consciousness presently sits. It presently sits in the knowing that other life forms exist, and therefore they will be revealed to you at some point or place in your experience. We hope that you understand how truly powerful you are, and that in your ability to see or to perceive that which is satisfying to you, you will actually experience it on the plane that you are on, you see. We want you to know that telepathic communication is something that is used throughout the universe. It is not something that is rare or not felt or not done. Let's use that term. But the one thing that Robin was so happy about was to realize that the level of perception or the level of consciousness of where these abilities lie, they are minus judgment, minus condemnation, and minus any feelings of blame or shame or negativity when information is received. Now she understands what it is that we have been talking about, that there can be this beautiful universe that enters right into the one that you are in, that you can actually be transformed in the way that you think and feel about things, and that they will not be at the perception of the lower third dimensional reality of which you were a part of. This is a very natural unfolding, and one that will feel very good to you, and at times will be very surprising to you. So go out into your days, go out into your weeks and your months, really desiring a rise in consciousness and what that might look like. And then don't police yourself. Just allow yourself to feel your experience and know that the universe is receiving you in in that feeling, and that it will be very shortcoming, and you will receive the higher levels of understanding, the higher levels of perception that come with a lift in your consciousness. We hope that you follow us over to the new website that we are creating, Athena Universe. We will still have our Athena in Truth website that will offer all of the things that we have presently been offering, but this will be an additional site with some other services that will be available to you. We are grateful for you. We appreciate everything in your support and in your listening and watching of the work that we are doing. And we look forward to continue exchanges with you throughout the next coming days, months, years, and even eternity. Good day.